Hello and welcome to Wildcat Action News. I'm Sam.
And I'm Delilah.
This week kicks off our annual book bracket tournament at Wilder-Waite. Let's find out which books are facing off in round one.
Hello Wildcats, it's time for our annual Wilder-Waite book bracket. This year we have some great books that you've read in the library, and we're going to vote for Wilder-Waite's favorites. Let's check out the first round matchups.
In the K2 bracket, the first matchup is Are You a Cheeseburger? Versus The Very Last Leaf. The second matchup is The Squirrel Who Squabbled versus Frankenstein. The third matchup is Turk and Runt versus One is a Feast for a Mouse. And the final matchup is Six Simon versus Smitten. In the 3 to 5 bracket, the first matchup is Big Truck Little Island
Versus The Survivor Tree. The second matchup is 21 Steps
versus Balloons Over Broadway. Third matchup is Dinosaur Lady
versus Six Simon. In the final matchup, it's Saving the Day
versus How the Cookie Crumbled.
These looks like some great books, Wildcats. Make sure to put in your votes this week. We'll be back with the votes next week. But for now, I'm Charles. Let's send it back up to the newsroom.
Let's check in on the JDRF Coin Wars.
Hey Wildcats, in the Coin Wars, we've raised over $130. In third place, we have 4JC. In second place, we have 5A. And in first place, we have 3H. But we still have 2 weeks left in the Coin Wars, so keep on putting in those coins, Wildcats!
It's time for this week's classroom update. Let's see which class our team caught up with this week.
Hi, I'm Stella. And I'm Bryn. Students in 2M have been doing an amazing job of learning and having fun so far this year. Miss McConaughey and her students have been working hard in the classroom to make this year special. We had a chance to stop by and see what has been happening in 2M. What have you been learning about in 2M?
We have been learning a lot. With reading and writing, we're learning about the West and what the early Americans were like when they lived out west. We've learned about American Indians, we've learned about pioneers, and in math, we just finished learning how to tell time.
What is your favorite part about the school year?
Well, my favorite part of the school year, I guess, I think about us finishing up the third quarter and just looking at all the progress the kids have made since the beginning of the year and celebrating it.
What have you been learning about in class?
We've been learning how to tell time in math, and that the short hands, the hour hand, and the long hands, the minute hand.
What have you enjoyed most about the school year so far?
Reading because of the activities in it.
What have you enjoyed most about the school year so far?
Math, because we get to learn time.
What have you been learning about in class?
We've been learning about the Nez Perce, Plains Indians, buffalo, and other animals in the West.
2M is doing an amazing job this school year. Thank you to Miss McConaughey and her students for letting us stop in to see all their learning, all their fun. For Wildcat Action News, I'm Bryn.
And I'm Stella. Let's send it back up to the newsroom.
Let's go to this week's lunch menu.
It's good to be back, Braden. How was it while I was gone?
Okay, so, number one, Never Leave Again. It was terrible. There was this guy named Pebbles, Pixie, and the infamous Cupid, and I'm so glad you're back. Also, what's with the accent?
Oh, so when I went to Chick-fil-A, I ate too much and I got a rare disease of British accent. And I found out a cure, but it said it won't be ready for the rest of the year.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, maybe stick to school or homemade food. Anyways, let's check out the lunch menu.
On Monday, there's no school, so no lunch.
Tuesday is chicken patty.
Wednesday is beef chili.
Thursday is chicken nuggets.
Friday is cheese pizza bread.
Wow, sounds like some delicious lunches.
See you next week.
We are ready to check in with 5P's Buddy Room Report. Let's see what they have for us this week.
Hello, Wildcats! Today we'll be talking about Wildcat Buddies and interviewing some kids and teachers to tell us all about what they've been doing. This is Ellery from 4K. So, Ellery, what have you been doing in Buddies?
We've been doing like this thing where like we did it outside. It's like hockey. You have a puck and a hockey stick, and you have to get it to the other team, and then they bring it back, and whoever gets the stick, the puck, everyone gets to do it first wins.
What do you like best about Buddies?
That we get to do like crafts and things with the little kids.
Now we're here to interview Miss Kreutz. So, Miss Kreutz, why do you think Buddies are so important to have?
Well, Wildcat Buddies are really awesome because it's really fun, especially for kids that are a little older, to hang out with younger kids, and they really enjoy like helping them and playing with them. It's cool.
Also, you were an awesome 4th grade teacher. Thank you for letting us interview you.
Oh, it's been my pleasure, Matthew.
Now we have Levi. Levi, what is your favorite thing to do with your buddy?
Well, my buddy's name is Arna, and my favorite thing to do with my buddy was we did Garbage, which is a card game if you didn't know, and we had fun.
Now we're here with Ellery's buddy from 1D. Now, Paisley, what is your favorite thing to do with your classroom buddy, Ellery?
To playing card games.
Cool. Great answer. What is your favorite thing about your buddy?
She's nice and she keeps saying funny jokes.
That sounds like a really good buddy. Now we're here with Levi's buddy, also from 1D. Arna, what is the funnest thing you and your buddy have done together?
Well, we did a project and it was super fun. He was super nice.
Cool. Good job. 4K and 1D are such awesome buddies. Now let's send it back up to the newsroom.
It's time for this week's This or That.
Hello, Wildcats. Mr. Mister here, back with another episode of This or That. This week's question for you, Wildcats, was soda or water. And for the first time ever in This or That history, we have a tie. 50% to 50%. Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it. Wow. This is really a shocker, you know? Well, anyways, Mr. Mystery, out.
We're ready for this week's quick quiz. Can you give the answer?
Let's check out this week's joke of the week. What do you call an Irish spider? Patty Longlegs.
That's all the time that we have for this week. Thank you for joining us.
See you next time on Wildcat Action News.
Week. I know, I'm so glad I'm kidding.
We're ready for this.
These looks like some great books, Wildcats. But oh wait, what? I don't get it.
Patty Longlegs. Stop.
It's good to be back right there. How was it while I was gone?
Number one.
Hold on, you don't have a microphone on.
Uh-oh.